Who here by show of hands ever run a marathon? Who's ever thought about running a marathon? Let me let you in on a little secret. It's a heck of a lot easier than you might think. The marathon's not really as difficult. The biggest challenge to running the marathon is to find the courage to try, the courage to put one foot in front of the other. The hardest part about the marathon is actually making a decision that you're going to do it. And once you do it, you put one foot in front of the other, and little bit by little bit, day by day, you'll get stronger and you'll get better. And at the end of it, you'll think, wow, that wasn't so hard. But did you know in 1966, women were not allowed to run marathons? Does anybody know why? Because in 1966, medical science believed that if a woman ran 26.2 miles, her uterus would fall out. Which apparently is not a good thing. 1966, Roberta Gibb, Bobby Gibb, ran the Boston Marathon with a hooded sweatshirt up and boy size 6 tennis shoes. Because in 1966, they didn't make running shoes for women. She wore these boy sneakers with her hood up so no one would know that it was a woman running. And here's some good news. At the end of the race, her did not fall out, which is great to know, right? 1967, a runner named K.V. Switzer filed an application to run the Boston Marathon. Race officials figured the case stood for Kevin or Keith or Kyle. No one ever believed that a woman would be so audacious as to actually try to enter the esteemed Boston Marathon. K stood for Catherine. And in 1967, Catherine Switzer officially entered the Boston Marathon. She's running the race with the number. And by mile 3, the race officials figured out that it was a woman running this race. And they wanted no part of that. So the race officials chased her to pull her out of the race. But only one problem. They couldn't catch her. And Catherine Switzer became the first woman to officially complete the Boston Marathon. It wasn't until 1972, years later, where women were actually allowed to enter these races. I think it's mind-boggling today when you think about the hundreds of thousands of women who each and every year compete and complete these high-endurance events. And that for so many years, no one even tried. Because the conventional wisdom, the experts, told them that it wasn't possible. Don't ever let anyone tell you what's possible in this business. Don't listen to the experts or the conventional wisdom about what's going out there in the marketplace. Nobody knows what you're capable of. Nobody knows what you can do in this business. Only you know that. I promise you this, if you listen to yourself rather than the others, you'll do extraordinary things in this business. Thank you very much.